Talk about an industry that I know and love, agriculture. If you were to read the Global Harvest Initiative 2015 report, then you would know agriculture is being expected to produce double the amount of food by the year 2050. You would also have read that we're going to increase the amount of water we consume to produce that food to nearly 90%. That's 90% of the Earth's freshwater supply going into the production of food. We also have another hurdle. In the U.S. alone, we've dwindled the population down, the amount of the population producing agriculture down to 2%. That's 2% of the population producing 100% of the food on the same amount of land. Except the land's diminishing because we're drying up aquifers. So we have to keep improving efficiency. As that gap widens, we're going to rely on technology, breeding, and efficiency. That's the only way to do it. The U.S. government's aware of this issue. Here's the recent photo they put out that shows the amount of water we are decreasing each year by the use of agriculture. And they are even incentivizing this technology through cost share activities, government grants, several different programs. They want technology to help farmers make better decisions to become more efficient on the farm. That's where Smart Farm comes into play. As a fifth-generation farmer, I understand that irrigation technology is needed on the farm today, now. Irrigation is the most inefficient thing we do while producing products, and we know it. We have a team composed of industry experts in automation, engineering, sales, and agriculture. And that's the team it'll take to get this product functional and into the farmer's hands. The problem is the way that we irrigate today is much like the way you would try to heat and cool a home without a thermostat. We're really unclear as to if we're putting too much, too little. We just take a best crack at it and roll on. We need to move to more of a nest approach, where we can get farmers real-time data that they can make decisions upon. And it may be the smallest decision, but it compounds so greatly. In the state of Arkansas alone, if we could save 1 hour of watering, just 1 hour across the state on every irrigation pump, that would be 5.7 billion gallons of water saved. We are way overwatering by an hour, I can assure you. This is a photo from our 36-node beta site at my family's farm in Arkansas. The beta site is communicating solely upon an RF network. We can use cellular connectivity, but we wanted to show that we have a global strategy to handle this problem, as there are many places in the world, and even in the U.S., that do have poor cell phone connectivity. They are reporting information back to an interface that is really farmer-friendly, and we're getting great responses as we show it to people. It's what I like to call wrenchable data. It's real time. I can look at it, I can make a decision, and I can change the outcome of what's going forward right now. This is a good time to bring this technology to the farm, because we're in a generational divide at the farm. The average farmer is 62 years old. When that farmer retires, the next average age of a farmer will be 30 years old. And they're what I like to call the tech-savvy, tech-dependent type farmer. They understand what technology can do for them, they know how to implement it, and they are dependent upon it. So what a great time to bring it to the table. I also love this technology because it doesn't take away jobs. We have to have these guys out there helping us, and if we're going to keep growing population, we got to have jobs for people. So it helps the farmer and his employees do a better job of managing inefficiencies on the farm. Agriculture is a $400 billion industry, and Smart Farm adds value to every sector, which makes us very attractive. And what a great time to bring this technology to the table, since we are seeing the effects of aquifers drying up in California right now and what it could potentially do to our food basket. It's hard for me to convey to you the kind of passion that people in the ag industry have for what they do. We love it. We know the value we provide, and we've been taught since day one to leave the land better than we found it, so that future generations can experience that same passion. You take that kind of passion and you pair it with a team like ours and a product that we're bringing, and I know we can get this problem solved and make better use of the resources we have on down the road. I would like to thank everybody in this program for what you've taught me and my team as we started. You're looking at a guy that didn't even know what UX or UI stood for. I was like, what is that? And by the fourth week, I was bombarding Bob's email with all the SaaS revenue models that I could incorporate into our software and make more income. So I walk away with a true value in my pocket, and I really do appreciate it. We also walked away with 20 signed letters of intent that represent over $1 million in revenue in about a 4-week period. And we're currently in about 3/4 of the way through a Series A fundraise that'll be worth another $1 million. So if anybody would like to speak with myself or Bob, we'll be in the back after this is over, or you can contact us via email. Thank you.